Hey y'all, hey, long time no hear from, right? I'm sorry guys. I'm gonna jump right into this without the countdown. I miss you guys and I've been working and I'm so sorry. Um I've been busy, I've been working. I realized I was in the fourth quarter. Have you guys done that? Like you're in the fourth quarter, you like, oh my goodness, I had things on my goals for 2025 and I didn't get close because you guys know 2024 was really hard for me and my family. Well, 2022, 2023, and 2024, we lost people and my family. So it was really hard for us to get back on track. Now we're back on track. And I thank all of you guys for your support. Speaking of support, go ahead, if you can, hit that like button. It's free. And if you do decide to make a donation to the channel, this is the home of the 1999, where we feel connected and valued. So you go right ahead and hit that Cash App if you so, or Super Chat if you so feel the need to do so. You don't have to, just hit the like button, it's free. So I'm going to talk about what people are not going to talk about unless they're going to say, oh, she did this, she did that. And I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on the videos to come out for you guys to start saying what Tiffany was doing and this and that. And I want to compare to what's going on now. I do. And as you know, I was not, I did vote for Tiffany, of course. And people like to say something about that. And yeah, I voted for Tiffany Henyard. I did. I was really excited to see her move from trustee to the mayorship. And I was shocked when she became over Thornton Township, but now we see why. If you know, you know. But who all told us to vote for Tiffany Henyard? It would be Chris Gonzalez, Mary Avant, all those favorites that you guys love. They told us to vote for her. And now look at the pickle that happened. Um, I want to say, hey Tracy, hey Scott, hello Sloan. So, uh, today Tiffany dropped a video on YouTube. I mean, on Facebook, and full transparency, because of course people never apologize to me. I want to bring that up. Not that they have to, and not that I have to accept, but people were saying they never saw me live in Dalton, grow up in Dalton. I didn't live in Dalton. Remember those people? But because I am here, I'm able to give you boots on the ground coverage and let you know I have seen this in the works. I'm so proud of her for moving forward. When you see Tiffany on the street, her head is held high. When you see Kamal, his head is held high. I was in the mall and I was telling a friend of mine, I said, oh my God, I just passed by Kamal. And, I had my head down like, oh my God, I don't want him to think I'm going to film him, because that's another thing in our community where people like to film you when you're not looking. And I don't do those things. So I saw that, he was still thriving in business. Now, you guys said he stole $1 million. He stole $1 million from Thornton Township. Why won't Thornton Township open up the books and get that $1 million that he stole back from the youth program? Or why won't they open the books and get that money that Tiffany stole back? Or why won't Dalton look further into all the money Tiffany stole? These are questions that you just need to find out for yourself and think and be a critical thinker while you're doing it. It's no proof of, we haven't, it's businesses opening up every week here in Dalton. Sorry guys, I'm just moving. It's businesses. Hey Gardis, hello everybody. Hey Choose, my love bug. Everybody I'm missing. It's businesses open up, popping up left and right here. Like, we got everything. We got slot machines. We got more liquor places. We're supposed to have a corned beef factory. We're supposed to have a new, it's supposed to be like a new on 142nd Street. They're about to do some environmental thing. Not crapping on it. I'm not crapping. The churches are getting new windows. It's going down, right? Basement. So my question, and then Rutgers opening a gym. I am not against a gym at all. Just so you know, I'm not against the gym. I think finally something healthy. But if you guys go back when I used to tell y'all a year, check on us. What did I tell y'all? I told you guys in a year, check on us. Remember, put a one in the chat if you remember me saying that. Now, my prediction was that Muhammad, what's his name? Dwayne Muhammad's son was going to run that gym. Let's see if this is going to be true. That was my whole prediction for a year. I think everything, if you guys go back to my videos, everything I said has came true. And nothing's been dealt with. Where's Lori at? Lori don't want to give us another PowerPoint. Nothing. But Tiffany's the thief. So I wanted us to use our critical thinking skills. And I'm saying I don't know what Tiffany was doing. I was not in the room. I do not know the books. I do not know anything. I actually heard someone that y'all let me know. I was watching Shay. Shout out to Shay from Late Night Crew, and he was reviewing the Advocates tape. And they were like, well, did she steal? Did she not steal? Did she not? Wait a minute. Wait. Let's run it back. Wasn't we want to find out the guilt first before we ran her out of town and tried to ruin her life? And what I love about this is still people out there trying to ruin people's lives just for having an opinion. But if you look closely and see that we're a area that is very misinformed, nobody comes out to vote. It's easy. I could be the mayor of Dalton next week. Like it is. I could be a congressman next week. It's super easy. I could have something. I could be in the park district next week. Nobody comes out to vote. You get those same people that comes out to vote. It's very cliquish, and it's never no one to compete against. They were in a frenzy when Danasha and what was that lady name? Remind me, y'all. Danasha and Cassandra, who Cassandra didn't have a chance. She could have, but her mouth got her in trouble. That's my opinion. I thought it would have been smart to bring somebody independent in, like Cassandra Hobson Jordan, but she just was doing the usual Dalton stuff. Like, this is what I grew up on. I know a lot of people are always like, hey, Berg, and I promise y'all, I keep on saying I'm gonna come on camera. I promise I am. I used to do that all the time. And I realized that, sorry, y'all, hold on. I realized a lot of the times why I don't do that is because I let on my YouTube channel that was thriving way before Dalton, already doing good. I got to get back to my Sister Wives. I got to get back to my Gypsy Rose. I got to get back to that stuff. I was already doing great. And the push of Tiffany's name, that was it. I was talking about Tiffany, grew my channel a little more. And what I realized, I invited that stuff that I ran away from. And choose, if you're in the chat, and you're from this area, you sort of know the attitude of not everyone, but the majority here. That attitude is something I don't like. You know what I mean? Like it's just really too much. And so if she would have kept on the page she was going, and it's no slight to her, I don't have hate for her or anything like that, I think she would have blew people out the water. But she went right back into that. It was just weird how it went, because I think she's smart. I think she's intelligent. I think she has a great business mind, but it was just weird how emotional that stuff went. Tiffany is not like that publicly. Now, she may be like that behind closed doors. Everything they might have said about her, like what did she say at that the thing when Mama Hill got kicked out, when she said, when Nikita said, what Tiffany say, y'all remind me, what she say, tell yo bitch, get your bitch in order to record. All of that just folds in my mind, because I remember being like, oh my gosh, she said that? And nobody got that on tape. She was kicking a picture and nobody got that on video. What is happening with the world? So I want to say that attitude Tiffany doesn't bring out publicly. She brings that loving on the people attitude out publicly, and people saw it as her being a fraud. Like I said, I don't know what happened behind closed doors. I don't know what deals were made. I do not know anybody's issues and their experience. That would be like me telling you guys, hey, this is what happened when I met with Jason House. Can you guys agree? And I'll tell y'all my version, and y'all will say, no, that don't sound like Jason House. That don't sound like Ed Steve. That's how I feel about Tiffany. Like, I have an experience where I didn't even know her when I started talking about her. But I had an experience of, man, she wasn't like that. She was taking everything on her chin. Oh, she's not out here. The only person that's out here when the lights got cut off, going door to door with food, was Tiffany. So I saw a whole different thing than what people were telling me. Okay. So we'll start there. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. Oh, postpartum. That's another thing. Oh, girl, don't have me go down this road. What? See, Choose gets me in trouble. And it was at one point they were confusing me and Choose with her beautiful self. They were confusing us like we're the same person. But yeah, we're not gonna even talk about how she ran a race. Like, she stayed in the eye. Like, I look at all these people that she gave chances to and they ditched her. And I think the same is going to happen for our current mayor. I hope it doesn't, but I sort of feel like the you today, me tomorrow thing she kept on saying was because she knew some people's motives. I don't know them. I don't. This is just me giving y'all a little chit chat about how I feel. All the stuff that people did to get Tiffany out, I do think now it is a fact. Maybe they couldn't beat her. Maybe they knew they couldn't beat her because we did have more things for the kids. We did have more things for the youth, meaning like teenagers. We did have more better food boxes, which people are going to need. You guys, which I want to tell you guys, I'm going to do a list. I started it. I'll post it tomorrow of the couponers. I heard that they're doing the EBT shut off possibly. I wish Pritzker would leave Trump alone. That's a whole story. Like, Pritzker keep getting us in trouble, okay? But I heard that Illinois won't be receiving SNAP benefits. I do know that people don't coupon like they used to. Make sure you're couponing. Get what you need. Stock up because we don't know how worse it's gonna get. You know what I mean? All right. Thanks, Sloan. Raging. He did. It's so crazy how you know what I want to say before we get to this video. I'm having a really good day. Let me tell y'all. I worked today. I had a really good day. I had something happen at midday, but it ended up being a great day. And what I realized is this. So I was at work a couple of weeks ago, and one of these former YouTube buddies decided to try to call the place I was working at, right? And try to ruin my life. The great thing about people is that when they know your character, it doesn't even move them. I wish Tiffany had more people. I think she does have a great community around her, but to see her and Kamal withstand this, I don't know everything that's going on with marriage, divorce, all that. I don't get in people personal business like that. You know, I don't understand people obsession with that. I don't know their stories. I did see what happened to Tiffany though. We all saw that. That was embarrassing. But talking about what, you know, her baby daddy. But we was all there. What I want to say is when people find out who you are, and when people really get to know your spirit and stuff, know who you are, nothing moves them. Nothing moves them. So call, child. I'm booked again. All right. Let's go to Tiffany. And I'm gonna steal this phrase from somebody. Grill Master Tiff. Let's go. So we're over here on Tiffany's YouTube channel. You guys sorry, I don't have my phone by me if anybody's texting me and stuff. But Please like and comment. It's free. And we're home of the 1999 connected and valued. That started it all. So 1999 started this whole thing where we're now having to go to federal court. Lord, fix it. I need my soundboard. It's the kidnappers. All right. Let's go to. Yes, you missed Tiffany. Oh, and Choose, if you want to come up, because I know you didn't see Tiffany. You didn't see her. She got a lot of love today. Now, we're here on Tiffany's Facebook, so I'll let her take it away. And let's comment and let's see who comments and what. It's so funny to see it was people in there talking about, are you over there burning files? How long this child got to burn files? Shouldn't everything be in the computer anyway? Ask Keith Price where the files are. What the heck? At the young kids say, what the helly? Let's go. Hopefully they don't cut us off because of this music. Y'all ain't ready. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. That's that goat meat, baby. Okay, wait. Hands in the air. Hands in the air. And you guys, if they cut us off, I'll be right back. Hands in the air. Who tried goat meat? I heard it was, like from the Jamaican place, they sell it. I heard it was a very tender meat. So let me know if you had goat meat, and how it tastes. Cause it did look good, but I'm trying to now go on a no meat thing. I'm so sad about one thing, and that's chicken wings, which I shouldn't be, but I'm so sad about 4 chicken wings with lemon pepper and mild sauce. I don't know what to do. So if you guys are vegan or vegetarian, tell me how to substitute that, because that's the one thing I can't get over. Okay, let's see. And let me know about goat meat. Oh, they go cut us off. Hold on. Let me see if let's see if we can shimmy and log in. Shoot, am I even over here? Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Stand by. Let's watch it together. Hold on. Stand by. I don't even know how to. Let's see. Let's see if we can do something. Hold on, guys. Y'all, well, I don't know my. Wait a minute. I'm sitting over here like, how do I even? I be on TikTok so much. I'm like, how did this happen? I don't know anything. Hold on one second. That is crazy. Yeah, wait a minute. So I tried to log in over here. Hold on. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's see if we can see. If I leave it like this, can I play it? Let's see if this works. I'm gonna cut this off. Why is she playing Fiesta even though that's my song? Y'all, I forgot to do this. I'm sorry. My bad. Streaming ain't easy.
Right now, let me show you how I get down. You know how I was loving on y'all and showing y'all everything. Remember when I was a politician? That's just regular me. Now you see what I'm doing. Now you see what I got right now. Look.
I wonder if she get a pension.
Yeah. Y'all ain't ready. And then I got goat meat. Look, we got a restaurant called Go for Rome. Woo! Look at that, look at that, look at that.
I wonder if Tiffany got a pension from the village and everything she did. I wonder. That's a good question.
You like it? Look, the first time. Look, very tender. Look at it. Look.
Thank you.
Yep. I just want to show y'all how we get down. We got our baked potatoes up under there. We got spaghetti going on. Hey. And another one.
She look good, y'all. She look good.
Hey. Okay, guys. I just want to post a little bit, show y'all kind of what's going on, and let y'all know how we get down. Remember, I come from being an entrepreneur, so this is all I know. So I just try to show women some love and show them what goat meat tastes like. And y'all miss my little goat. I had a little goat here. A little goat was here. And it was like people taking pictures with it. So I'm about to see y'all that. I'm going to post later. I just wanted you to know everything I got going on. But right now, we're just opening. Today is like a soft opening right here. It's called the New Wave Clothing. As you see, from ashes to icon. Yep, that's me. And that's you. So come support. And then you can go online, go to www.thenewwaveclothing.com. And this is basically, we celebrate for October 31st today. Some young kids out here. And look. I got my pop right here. Look. This the man right here, the arrow. This my dad. Look, you see what the shirt say? Nope. It's wrong. But that's who I named it after. So the restaurant is called Go for Rome, which is him, my dad. He makes goat every time. So
is it Goat from Rome?
And then I have a clothing store called the New Wave Clothing as well. So just want to show y'all what's up. When you see my dad say, hey, what a goat. You just heard what it is.
They tried to break her, y'all. They tried to break her.
Yep. All right, let's take y'all in the store. All right, I'm gonna take y'all in the store so y'all can see what's going on right quick. All right, so this here, just to show y'all, this is the shoe room. So as you can see, still getting it together, right? We want you to feel like you the king/queen when you come up in here. So you got the Frenchy doors. Let me just show y'all. Let me put you on game. This is how I go. So when you come in and you ask for exclusive showing, you come into this private room here. We open the doors. And of course, we got to put the rest of the shoes out. But today we did a soft little opening. So you pick your shoe. As you can see, Supreme. Anybody know about Supreme know how expensive that is. And then you sit right here in your throne chair. That part, right? So then we're going to go around. Let me just show y'all. Let me show you. Hold on. Okay, so we're going to go through here. So we got everything you can think of. Yeah, it's nice outside, but the weather. You need coats, jeans, and we got it in order. So you ain't even got to come in here and really look for nothing. It's either your size 34, you a 38, or 40, 42. And this is our ice cream line here. And you see? Ice cream. And then you got all shirts. You got Puma. Again, more men pants. As you can see. I miss y'all too. Hey. I miss y'all too. Little do you know. Okay, so look, this is the women's side. Let me turn it around. Still got stuff like this. What dress is that? Huh? Okay, hold on. You want to take it off, baby? And this is the women's side.
Oh, she got her baby with her.
Women want to take it off? Want to do something different? And then you got the Africa jeans. You don't like the wig? So what you want to do?
Yeah, I think she set Sloan. I think she
This the
set.
hat wall. Get your hat. We got the DJ right there, ones and twos. And right here we gonna have a little booth. So when you come in here, you can go and get your mix, your remix song. You know that Tiffany Henyard song. You can go right
Lord
there.
G.
And this is all your Puma, as you can see.
To sell Puma, she had to get a license.
My baby don't like her wig.
Cool.
Let me see, baby. Let me see.
Well, her baby don't like what?
What you want to do? Let me see. You want me to take it off? What you want to do? To brush
That's
it?
her
Okay,
mom.
let me brush it. Okay, let me end the live. Don't be looking like that, Gaga. Don't be looking at her like that. I'm gonna fix it, baby. And this is her Gaga. Why she looking crazy at her? See, she got goat from Rome. Goat from Rome. That's the restaurant, guys. See, my parents are rocking the brand because we are the goat, and it's from Rome.
Is she saying goat from Rome, like that TV show? Wait a minute. Is Choose still in the chat? Is she saying from goat? Lord help me. Please let me have here if I'm hearing this. You know, I have been up all day. To go from Rome, is that it? Is that it? Oh, her father. You know, I thought it was the TV show. Thank you, Scott. That is hilarious because I'm about to say the shade.
Yep, I see it. Okay, guys, so let me get off here. I miss y'all. And remember, I love you. Ain't nothing you can do about that. But thank you so much for tuning in. Pay attention. Keep up with Tiffany Henyard. I got a lot of great things.
Hair done, nail done, everything did. Tiffany's still standing, baby.
In the works. I'll keep y'all posted. And of course, just because you ain't seen me, heard from me, don't mean I ain't working. I continue to work. I continue to slay. I continue to do what I need to do, okay? So look, let me show you this. This is what it looks like on the inside. And you go online and shop too. So I just want you to make sure you understand that. You can shop online. You got the holidays coming up. You got Black Friday coming up. We got Black Friday specials. And again, we got that goat outside. I'm about to go get me some. Speaking of goat, let me see. Turn around. The other thing I want to tell y'all too, that a lot of y'all don't know, my book will be everywhere next month, November. So it'll be on Amazon, Walmart, everywhere. Barnes and Noble. This dude. Yeah, Mr. Henyard. So I'm gonna go back to show y'all the goat.
I love how supportive her parents are, like through all of this mess and how they were terrorizing Tiffany in her personal life. Like it was nothing off guard. Nothing was off guard. And deals were made. We know that. You know, it's not alleged. It was like you saw everybody get a lawsuit, get a settlement. You know what I mean? Not to take away things that could have happened to other people. I'm just saying some of the stuff that were not as serious, and y'all know the situation I'm talking about. But it was little minute things, and people are like, "Oh, my daughter was supposed to do somersaults at the big jam, and it's Tiffany's fault." It was crazy work. They were suing everything. So, yeah, it's really just to see her standing, I thought was very interesting. And I don't care who doesn't like it, because this was, I think it would go over well if anything happened after she left. nobody wanted to open any books. Nobody wanted to get a forensic team all of a sudden. Nobody wanted anything else to go on just for it to stop and go away after all of that. So if you allow stuff like that to go on, that's going to happen the next election when they figure they can't win. And this is the only way they can win. Like if you kept on running, and I'm speaking to specific people, okay? You kept on running and never won, never got a second, never got anything. And then you had to do all this just to win, and now nothing's even better. That's something.
And then I'm gonna get off here. Still giving people candy and having fun. I showed y'all this. You can only make stuff tender like this when you the goat. When it fall off the bone, look at that. Look at that. I just picked it up and it broke. And look how thick it is. It's like it's some steak. We ain't cheap with the meat. And I won't keep picking them all up, but.
And I also want to say this. Tiffany was doing this before she became mayor. So she would have the bouncy houses. She would have the slip and slide, whatever young folks do nowadays, the face painting. She would have her own events just as trustee. You know what I mean? So this is history you can't erase. You can't sit there. And that's why when I did my interview with the Lansing Journal, shout out to Melanie Youngsman and Josh. When I did that, that's what my first opening statement was. This is bigger than Tiffany. Like, you just can't erase what she did. You just can't say, oh, she did not matter to anything just because you wanted to smear campaign her. I would feel better. Again, I want to repeat myself. I would feel better if something was done after the fact, but as soon as everybody got their seats, it was like, oh, you know what? We don't want to spend money on that, but we're spending money for the seniors to go on a casino cruise. Make it make sense.
Look at that. Fire. I want the one that been over here, right here in the juice. That's what I want right there. Look at that. Woo!
This is the last one I put on here.
Yeah. Look at that.
Are you ready?
Look. Yes, Lord. Won't he do it?
Wait, Wyoming. And I'm only putting this up here because you were in the chat. Is that the book where he got her looking like a devil on the cover? Wyoming said an author from my small town here in Oregon wrote a book about Tiffany Henyard. It's for sale on Amazon. I think it's so strange. I think that's strange too. And I think what's really strange is if you only took people opinion. Like I said, just your opinion. I've only dealt with, hey, you know, I had no problem with anyone at all. I'm just reporting the news like everybody else. But if you weren't bashing one person, then you would get bashed. And Tiffany, I would see her at the gas station. I would see Tiffany dropping her kids off to school. I would see Tiffany in passing all the time. I wasn't pulling my camera out. I wasn't doing anything. I think I saw her more just because now I was in the area more. But I see all type of people all the time. And when someone that doesn't even live here is just taking what people are telling them to say, I saw a profound comment today in someone's chat where someone said, I did a lot of things they told me to do. And I was like, what? Like, you did something because someone told you to do it? You ruin people's lives because someone told you to do it? You lied on someone because someone told you to do it? That's scary. So now you got people like in Oregon or something like that saying, oh, hey, I wrote a book about Tiffany Henyard. When, if you're going to do it, start at least from where she started as a trustee. At least start there. And then go into the alleged corruption and the outlet. What happened? You can't know Tiffany from, and if you guys aren't paying attention, what's happening in Harvey? The same thing on the same timeline they did in Dalton. It's exactly the same. I can't believe y'all even are letting them pull the wools over your eyes in Harvey. I just can't believe it. I'm like, y'all, come on now. Come on. So and thanks, Wyoming. So where the Black History ceremony gonna be? Okay. Wyoming, a guy I went to school with wrote a horror movie about my town. I'm the main character. Wait, I don't know why that made that is so cute and funny at the same time, especially by it being October. They use unethical people who need a little money, and that was true because I got several emails during that time where people like, man, I'm making money, like you I'm making money. I'm making money. I'm not going to tear someone down with stuff I don't know. What you're getting from here from me is just my commentary and what I see as a resident. But they were so scared because I saw stuff like, that ain't making sense. That's not making sense. And they hated that I would be right there like, no, I'm not going with that. And I was told, you could be the most popular YouTube. I don't want it. If I have to defraud a whole community and bash someone without proof, I don't want it. I just don't. Yes, he a customer of a friend of mine. Wow. That's interesting. Yeah, I think the sources were podcasters, and I'm sure it was a certain side. Like, you really can't write a book without getting both sides. You can, and anybody that buy the book, like, it is definitely pushing one agenda. So I always say, check on us in a year, and you see where that year has brought us.
And I just wanted y'all to know what was going on with yours truly, your super mayor. Yep. All right, we at the stove. So we'll see y'all later. We love you. We appreciate you. Thanks for support and love. Make sure you go to our website. You can order from anywhere. We will ship the product to you. But when we have the grand opening for the goat, we'll let you know. But that'll be next month. Know that. But that's what we've been doing. We've been opening up in other states. We got 3 different locations. This the first we open now. Next month there'll be another one. December will be another one. So stay tuned. Got a lot of great things coming. And then I'm starting a book tour next month. Next month, book tour be from state to state.
Look at her dad.
And y'all will hear me on different platforms. So this ain't the last you seen of Tiffany Henyard. I love y'all. Stay tuned. Remember, go for Rome. Right there. You see it? Look at him. You silly. What's wrong with him? Old school right here. Old school. Really?
I'm cracking up, y'all.
What's wrong with you, Dad? But it's nice out here, though. Everybody out here, everybody coming. Let's go. All right, share the video. Talk to y'all soon, okay? Talk to you soon.
I'm very happy for her. I'm very happy for her. I don't care who don't like it. I'm happy she survived. I'm happy she didn't let that take her down. I'm happy that she made lemonade out of lemons. I'm very happy with her. And until y'all show us the real books and now the PowerPoint presentation, and we see she's opening business after business after business, and the feds ain't said nothing yet, y'all could keep it. Okay? And y'all are, it take time. Calm down. Calm down. This is good. I actually, like I said, I told a friend of mine, I passed by them and I didn't know that this was their store at first. But I know where it's at. And this is the thing. She didn't say where it was. So I think that's really cool. And the website's not up yet. So maybe she's waiting until next month because all of the idiots are going to do like they were doing in the comments. Are you burning paperwork? Where's the files? And all that silly stuff. Like, get over it. Get over it. She's not in there anymore. So let the lawsuits end where they should end, and and it's not over to the fat lady sing, as Lizzo said, right? So I'm just really happy that she survived this, because it was times that I was seeing like where people were going to her home, harassing her parents, um, you know, harassing her daughter, harassing her, anyone associated with her, anyone that talked about her. And that was a lot of pressure for one person to take. So as we see, she has a good support system. So we're gonna wait for her to release where it's at. But Tiffany got a lot of businesses, and she had it through the whole time. And I'm super glad she did not let it come to that point where I'm super glad she didn't let it come to the point where she lost everything. She had something to fall back on. But that go from wrong, I got to see how that's going to end up. So you guys will be able to see the new wave clothing when it launches, you know. And I just want to share that with you guys. Just keep going. I learned a lot. And what people would do just under the guise of making a YouTube check. I felt good. I was like, who else want beef? What month did I have beef with somebody? What was that? September? Or was it wait, it's October? It was September. I said, oh, okay. I said, okay, asses. So you like beef. So I imagine the popularity of just talking about someone and hating them, and everybody running like, oh, she's doing such a horrible job. She's robbing the people. She's doing this. And how much money they were making. Thousands, 5 figures a month. So I was like, okay, all right, come through. I could pay Geico. That's pretty good. I was like, but that's not the type of energy I'm on. But I see how people are on the Tiffany train. So I'm waiting to see who spends this until she used all the village money. Like I said, Tiffany, before this, she had a Range Rover. She had a BMW. She was riding clean before she even became mayor. She was the only trustee pulling up in something foreign. Okay. So we saw Tiffany form into this person. Like I said, I didn't know her. I just saw her in passing, and I met her in the housing department. But now look at how many of your favorites got jobs, double jobs, triple jobs. No one's complaining and saying, hey, how can you do this and do this? They could do it because you like them. You don't like Tiffany, so she can't. And that's just the bottom line. And look at that smile. She's being loved on good. Yeah. Pause. You know what I meant. What I said in my song, I'm starving the board, feeding people. Now it's flipped. They're starving the people and feeding the board. These are sad and dangerous times ahead if it don't change. That's what she said. Wow. So why did the author of the book send me a copy I did not ask for? Oh, yeah, Gardis. Probably to get you to talk about it. That's a quote from a comment she said on her page. Thanks for that, Scott. Yeah, like what? Why are you sending Gardis don't even give them no attention, Gardis. And you see the people in here, they're saying, greatest mayor ever. They're liking what she had going on. So yeah. Yeah. And she got a couple of weirdos, but most people liked what she had to say. Yeah, and I'm gonna leave that comment there. I'm starving the board, feeding the people. Now it's flipped. They're starving the people and feeding the board. I agree. I do. But you know what? It's gonna take other people to see it eventually and get involved in your neighborhoods. And that doesn't mean get involved. A lot of people are worried about Dalton and don't live in Dalton. Thank you for the concern, but make sure you're checking on your neighborhoods and your elected officials. I've got to travel to during this situation and see different board meetings and how they work. And it's been really eye-opening to see how our board works compared to like South Holland, compared to like Munster. The youth in Munster, Indiana, hold on, y'all, because you know they listening. Hold on. In Munster, Indiana, the high school goes to the board meeting and it's like a credit for their studies. And they go to the board meetings, take notes, take minutes, things of that nature. It really was refreshing because we went there one day and all the high school students were there. South Holland was refreshing, where people came off the pedestals up there, you know, and came in a crowd and sat down the people that had raised their hands about concerns they had. I went to Markham. I really did not like that. I'm not even going to go to Markham and tell you about their board. Their board did mimic Dalton board a little bit, and it was kind of scary. I was like, oh, y'all need to be out here looking at Markham. Like, and we see the Harvey board meetings. I don't see it's like so divided. So these are some things to just look at. Check on your local meetings, no matter where you are in the world. Just drop in and say, hey, how is this working? How is this running? And go from there. Dalton will be okay. It's only 4 blocks. We good. It's not, it'll be okay. It's not too much you need. It's okay. We got a gas station, we got a grocery store, we got 18 liquor stores, and we got a water tower. It's all right. All right. Yeah, he sent a book to him. Gardner, I was curious to read it because I think I probably know more about the situation than the author, but I really don't want to spend the money. I felt listen to more than the podcast. Yeah, don't spend your money on that. Don't encourage it. Girl, y'all flip y'all wigs if you knew our town drama. Yeah, it's really cool to just look and see. And I started going to people board meetings like, oh, it was that easy for them to make a decision. It was no, you going to jail. Y'all going to jail. It was none of that. Like, what is happening? I was shocked. Like, this don't happen everywhere. So, yeah, very interested in how things are turning out. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. And if you can, like the video on the way out. I'll see you soon. I really gotta crank out 4 weeks worth of Secret Sister Wives that my inbox is everybody's like, look, Berg, we about to just leave you. Cause you've been on Dalton too long. And it's just, I'm sorry because it was something I was passionate about, but man, oh man, oh man. You guys, I'm going to get some sleep. I'm going to eat something good. And I'll see you on the next go round. Make sure you take care of yourself and each other. And yeah, sending a book to someone that didn't ask for it. Desperate. Bye.